Hey everyone, BoilerRat66 back again for another session of Diablo 3. Now in our last one we had Deckard Cain got killed and our angel, that we found out he was an angel after the sword was put back together, he was taken by Magda. So we're going to go ahead and check our inventory, see if we still had anything. No, I think we already sold everything off that we had. The shoulders, I believe we can get that now. So before we talk to her, let's go ahead and see if we can get our shoulders. Yes, we can. So let's go ahead and... Nope, we don't have... We need one more subtle essence. So we'll do that when we come back. Yeah, get a little bit more magical stuff.
If only I could control this power, I could have saved him.
Do not blame yourself. Magda is the one who must pay for Cain's death.
Magda and her master Belial. The journal speaks of an angel falling from the heavens as the shadow rises from the abyss. The stranger is the key to all of this.
No mere man would have survived that fall, or possessed such a powerful sword. We must find him.
When my power erupted, I saw into Magda's mind for an instant. She's fled to the highlands. You can reach them through the caves above Wortham. You have to know, she'll be waiting for you.
I'll be fine. I hope you will be as well, with time.
Okay, so this might end up being a long one. I'm going to try to keep it a little bit shorter, so if I have to split this one up into two, I will. Let's go ahead and head over to back to Wortham. And since how we had started this again, we can check all of these bookcases again. Get a little bit more gold. I think this place is a little smokier than when we were here last. I guess it's just... Another thing we can do is we can go back and check every one of these bodies that we had before. I'm just kind of going to do it just to show you that you always want to check everything that you can. Get as much gold as possible. I don't believe that body was there last time. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time. However,
Are you ever
always want to get as
If I
much
haven't
gold
felt
as you
fear,
can.
It has been consumed by my hatred.
We are both blessed then. Mine.
When the Church of the Zakarum sent me here, I assumed that my village would be simple and untroubled. To be honest, I was relieved. Corruption has struck down many a greater man than I, and such a quiet place could have been my salvation. But everything changed when disaster struck the Tristram Cathedral.
This is a matter of honor now. We must not hesitate.
Tell you, one game that I wish I could have played and did a full series on is Skyrim. When I got it for the computer, it wanted to get stuck right when I met the dragon for the first time. The first dragon, when you battle him, it wanted to get stuck there every time. So I couldn't do it that way. I had to go ahead and buy it for the PS3, and I don't have the equipment to go ahead and do that. I may eventually go ahead and buy all that. I have to get a video capture of some sort, hook it up to the PS3, and I just don't have the funds to be able to do that at the moment. You could talk to that guy, but he's really not going to say much of anything except for...
My queen sings to me. Her music echoes from beyond.
And that's all he ever says.
The air hangs heavy with scent of terror. This does not bode well.
If you don't destroy the egg sacs that are there, those white ones, they will release spiders as you walk by them. So you always want to make sure when there's a white egg sac, you want to hit it. Not very often does it give you anything,
By my oath!
but like I said, it will release
won't
a
survive
spider.
that.
You can have a little bit of a sneak attack on you.
Not enough hatred.
Skyrim is a game, if you don't know the game yet, you do not have to follow the storyline. It's a world where you can actually do whatever you want to do and just do the storyline at your leisure whenever you feel like doing it. Which I like those kind of games. There's another one I'm playing on Xbox 360, Far Cry 3. That's the same way. It has a storyline, but you don't have to follow it. Got so much more that you can do on it. Now I could hear him on his way down before he was actually on the screen, so that's why I stuck around. Waited for him to land. There's another one.
There, a worthy foe. That was a worthy foe.
Let's see what that
Glorious.
was. Yeah, see everything, this is, 2 belts are for barbarians and that's for a wizard. So, we'll be able to get our shoulders on the next time we're in town. And for anybody who's actually following this, I apologize for not doing one last night. But I got real tired real quick. I do these at anywhere from 1 to 3 in the morning. And I just got so tired. So I actually play World of Tanks. If you've seen some of the World of Tanks videos that I have on my channel here. There's a group of guys I play with until they actually go to bed, and then I'll do these videos. And they're married and everything, so they go to bed at a decent time. Myself, I'm a night owl. I stay up until the wee hours of the morning. It'd be different if I had something to actually go to bed with. But it's just me. I go to bed when I feel like it. Now I don't always have to pick up those blood vials or the health vials, whatever you want to call them. But it also regenerates your follower as well, so if he's taken any damage, it'll give him health back. So I'll usually grab them every now and then, even if I don't need them.
I used to be one of them, ordinary, untouched, until her voice came to me. Then I knew how I must serve. I must kill the one who threatens my mistress and the dark power that created her. I have been chosen.
This is another one of those places where you never know which way you have to go, so I have to check every direction pretty much. Once I see
Did you see those columns behind the
certain
web?
things
This place was
in the
built by
map, I'll
ancient
know I'm
hands.
going the right way. He actually didn't get a chance to run away from us at all that time. I think that's the way we want to go, but I'm just going to check over here and see what else we can get real quick. I'd say that our follower is a little bit conceited. Let's go ahead and go on over to this top side and see if that's the way we need to go, for sure or not. If not, it'll be this southern direction. Get this gold here.
My
Yep.
mistress has accepted
We're
me.
going the right
Come
way.
close and feel her loving embrace.
Loving appears to be a relative term here.
Please help me. It's horrible. She sucks the innards from her victims. Oh, no. No. It's too late. I hear her. The Spider Queen is coming.
Spider Queen?
She'll go away and then bring her minions in, then she'll take a little more damage, she'll go away,
My hatred
bring
is
them
too
in
low.
again, here they come again. Let that hatred build up a little bit.
I need more hatred.
I need to dissolve these ones. Please hurry. I can't hang here like this a moment longer. I'll go mad.
We just gotta grab some of the pool of venom. Put that on the web.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you please leave this horrible place?
Rumor holds that Archbishop Lazarus loosed a silent terror in the caves near Leoric's manor before he died. He labored for weeks over a group of unusually large spiders, and many of his servants quietly disappeared during this time. The largest creature led the others into the caves. None who have ventured there have returned.
It was terrible being stuck in there like that. Thank the gods you came along. What are you doing out here?
I seek a man taken by the Coven.
The Coven? I saw them dragging someone into Leoric's manor house. Perhaps it was the man you seek. You might have a small bit of trouble reaching there, though. I'm not proud of this, but I stole the stuff of a powerful Khazra shaman. The Khazra went mad and chased me to the caves. You can find the stuff in my cart in the Highlands. If you take it to the Khazra barricade, perhaps they will let you pass.
So now we need to go and we need to find that staff.
These lands once belonged to the crown.
Which is pretty simple to find, really. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and get those shoulders before we cross this bridge. And I'm going to wait to use the fortune shrine till we come back to here. It'd be a little bit more armor if we go ahead and get those shoulders made. And I'm also going to be able to show you, don't use a regular bow. But that does do more damage. The attack speed, that's tempting. It's really tempting. The ring's going to take away from our damage. So I'm going to go ahead and make our shoulders. That's going to give us extra strength, regenerate 1 life per second, and increased gold and health pickup by 2 yards, which is the distance away that you actually grab it. So that extra 34 armor is very significant. I haven't decided yet on that bow, so I'm just going to hang on to it. Go ahead and repair everything while we're here. And it seems how I'll show you how this Book of Cain works. If you got more than one item to identify, it's just quicker to go ahead and do this one time with the Book of Cain. And even if every item in here needed to be identified, it would do every one of them. I just made up my mind. I think we will use the bow a little bit. I'm going to hang on to that, and we'll just check and see what good that's going to do us. I'm also going to use these pants, I think. Better protection, adds a little bit to damage, and let's go sell them.
I've got some.
What in the burning hell?
Found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
boots will take away a little bit of movement speed, but it'll give us better dexterity for more damage. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's sell these 3 items. I'll lose too much by getting those, so I won't get those.
This is not a time for
I know that nothing in my stash box is going to be usable yet till I get to the much higher levels.
Them from all parts of this world.
Now these bracers are going to do us a lot of
gold.
good, but I don't have the gold. And there's no way to get it yet, so those will have to wait. Hopefully I'll have them next time we come into town. So let's go ahead and go back where we were. Go down and get this, what do they call these? Anyway, shrine. Use this shrine and then we'll go on across the bridge. And this one will get lengthy, so I think we probably will split this up into 2. And that'll be my way of making up for what I did not do last night. I'll actually be throwing 2 of them in.
My hatred is too low.
I think once we get through with this area, I'll go ahead and stop it, and I'll start it again for going up into the Kazra area. I think that's what these are called. I'll have to check that again. No, they're Dark Moon Clans. I want to see what that voodoo mask does, because that might be something to put in stash for when I do play the other character. If it's worth keeping, otherwise I'll just destroy it. Those ones that are brown like that, let me get rid of this drum. It's just a way for them to contact others. Very nice to find him there, get a few more items. Along with gold. Let's see what this is. Okay, we'll go ahead and identify it. Okay, that's for the Witch Doctor, and it does an awful lot of stuff. Now, these are very special items when they are brown like that instead of being yellow. Those are very rare. And this does an awful lot of stuff. So I'm going to think about, I don't play the Witch Doctor very often, but I will think about putting that in our stash box. I'm going to have to shoot this bow without using the rapid fire just to see if it's anywhere near as good as the handbow. Yeah, it does go pretty fast. I think I might hang on to it till we get something better. That circle's telling us that that staff is over there, so we'll just go over that way after we check out what's over here. Altars always give you gold.
cultists and goatmen. Both are senseless as beasts.
The local Khazra tribes have become a serious threat. They attack caravans and are moving into areas where they haven't been seen before. We need you to take care of this problem for us. We'll pay 25 gold pieces for every Khazra head you bring back.
And the ambush. He's just no match for rapid fire. Three bosses all close together. That is amazing.
Not enough hatred.
Glorious development. Could we find more like that?
Too bad you didn't do much of that damage. I think if I left you to your own devices, you would have died on that one, buddy. Okay, I did not notice that there is a place we can go down underneath. Cave of the Moon Clan. Never seen this one before either, I do not believe. It's got more than one level. So much they added in this last patch. I guess to keep people interested, I don't know. They have succeeded, in my opinion. Nothing back there to see.
My hatred is too low.
Well, they really didn't drop anything at all, did they? Now we have to decide which direction we're going to go. Well, we'll go this way.
You won't survive that.
There, a worthy foe.
I need more hatred to do that.
Long I have labored to master the dark arts. Now I finally reap the rewards. For Magda has acknowledged me. She promised me a special task that will bring endless glory to the Great One. I can hardly rest until she reveals it on the morrow.
Guess we made the right decision, because if we would have went the other way and we would have found the way down to the next level, I probably would not have gone back. And there was good stuff to be had down there. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at what stuff we've picked up, see if anything is better than what we're already using. And I'm not seeing... There we go. The magic cloak. That's better. And I believe I bought... Those are just about like the ones that I was going to buy. So we may have to buy those after all. The ring is definitely nothing that we can use.
awaits you.
Okay, go down to the next level. Seems we had a whole bunch of them waiting on us. Almost like they knew we were coming.
Goatmen. All of my labours were for a bunch of rotten, stinking goatmen. Magda claims that they will become our most valuable allies, and that the task is one that she can entrust to no one but me. But I know my place. I am most bruisingly humbled.
Picked up those spikes just to see what that is. Yeah, that's something for the monk to use. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Kinds of good stuff now. Kind of a good thing I went down here with all kinds of good stuff to sell and things that we could use. Really not detrimental to the game to come down here though. There's nothing you're actually looking for here that's part of the game.
3 days food and water and banished.
How odd. In the order, they're just executed.
It's just something nice I added, and it gives you all kinds of good stuff. There's the way out. I think we'll go ahead and go back and check that other way just in case there's a chest that has good stuff in it. And just a couple of dead villagers. A little bit of gold. We'll go back up to the surface and continue on until we find our way to the next area, and that's where I'm going to go ahead and stop for the day. Well, not so much for the day, for this portion of the video anyway. And then, like I said, I'm going to go back, and there's something I missed earlier. Just happened to catch that right there.
Bleed, you filth!
I do know that that's around that other side, so I'm going to go ahead and check some of the center. This is new.
What foul necromancy is this?
Too late, fool. I control these spirits now. Magda is a fool. I will raise an army of souls from these primitives and chain them to my invincible will. Yes, with these heathens at my command, the kingdoms of the world shall bow to the might of the Lord of Goats! I may have to work on the title a bit more.
They've added so much to this. It is just amazing. So many things in this walkthrough that I have not seen at all. I know you're probably thinking, well, this just seems like it's just so easy to do. Well, for this particular character it is, and the stuff that you get, it is fairly simple. This is another area I have not seen. Let's go back and see if there's an entrance way to this. And there is. It is pretty easy for this particular character because of that rapid fire, and it makes it so much easier to take out the bosses and everything. This is totally new, this area. We'll go ahead and lay some traps on the way out. Slow them down.
Not enough hatred.
It took everything we had to get them all out of there. Alright, let's see what's up in here. Another boss. That's two just in this short area. We had what when we went down in there? That last den, I think it was 3. So they've added a lot of bosses into this game that they didn't have in there before. It's nice that they're adding new stuff, actually, because otherwise you're playing the same thing over and over. Even though the maps are changed a little bit, you still have the same, pretty much the same dungeons to go into. Now that they changed things up, it makes it just that much better. And I've liked all of the Diablo series. I played Diablo 2 until the discs were just in terrible shape. It was waited and waited and waited for Diablo 3 to finally come out. And I have to say that I am liking the way they did things. However, there is a character and some of the stuff that they could do in Diablo 2 that I wish they had in this one, and that was the assassin. That was the one. I always used the assassin. She had just some really amazing spells that she used. And in that one you also had locked chests, so you had to use keys and whatnot, which you don't have in this one. But the assassin could open them without a key, so I never had to buy keys with her. I do believe this, yeah, this is where we're going to go ahead and stop for this session. Then we'll take off right from here on the next one. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and hope you just continue to go ahead and watch. If you liked it, go ahead and click on the like. And if you really like it and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. And I hear a tree I need to take care of before we go. Where is he? Maybe he's on the other side of that gate. Yeah, we'll go ahead and stop anyway. Where was I? If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you know when the next ones come out. And that also helps me out. I would love to get a whole lot of subscribers. Once I've got plenty of subscribers, I will make sure I have a video of some sort every day. No, if it's Diablo 3, World of Tanks, War Thunder, whatever it is that I'm doing that day, I'll make sure I make a video of some sort every day. I play games on the computer every single day. Even if I'm on a job, I'll still come back and play a couple hours. That's kind of my wind down. There he is. We'll go ahead and take him out real quick. Now I'm going to go ahead and stop it right here. So, again, if you liked it, click on like. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. As I get more subscribers, I may even do more videos. I may even do a video of each game I play every day. Another one I haven't tried to do a video of because I'm really not that good at it yet is Blacklight Retribution. I might do one or two of those. Let you get an idea what that game is all about. It's another one of those that's free to play. And I will see you on the next one, which will be, I'll be making right after this one. Good evening, everyone.